Hello, my name is Ben Purcell. I'm the co-founder and lead developer here at Pointrecorder. Today I want to show you how quick and easy it is for you to start recording location-aware points for your business in just minutes. Pointrecorder makes it possible. With Pointrecorder, you can quickly set up location collection systems via mobile web or our iPhone apps. To start, let's just get registered for Pointrecorder. So click on the registration button. That's going to bring you to a registration form. You're going to want to create a username. Fill in your email address. I'm going to use my pointrecorder.com email address. Pick an easy password that's easy to remember, and then fill in your first and last name. And you're going to submit that. Once you submit that, you're going to need to log in. So let me log in with the user I just created. And that's going to bring you to a brand new management dashboard. This management dashboard is where you're going to be able to see, view, and review the applets that you've already created. We auto-created you an applet to begin with, just so you can check it out and see what it's like. So let's click on that one, my first applet. Here it is. Here's my first applet. You'll notice you're going to get a tour of the applet. Now this tour you can view and browse at your own speed, but I'm just going to quickly go through it so we can move on. And there we go. So that was the tour. Again, you should browse that at your own pace. Make sure you understand what it's saying. Now from here, as your main applet management page, you're going to be able to do a lot of different things. Let's just talk about a couple of them right now. First, let's view the map. So here's the map. We've auto-generated 5 points for you. We made an assumption on your location based on your IP address and then created random points around you just to see what it was like and make it feel more active and aware. So here we go. Here's location number 5. This is just a testing location. Location number 1. And so that's the map. However, if you have other uses for this map, such as ArcView by Esri, or you want to use it in Google Earth, you can easily do that by downloading the CSV and inputting it into your own location-aware system. A couple other things we should do right now. I'm going to add a couple categories. So I'm using this as a personal app, so I'm going to add food as a category, and I'm going to make that a nice dark red. And then I'm going to also add another category for activities, and I'm going to make that like a light blue. I'm picking colors so that on the map you can see what points are which, easily allowing you to sort and filter which locations are under what categories. I'm going to add one more, and this is going to be travel. I'm going to make that one some sort of green. So there we go. So now I've got 3 categories. When you're making categories, there are a couple things to think about. How you would most want to generally group the locations you're collecting. If you are a electric service company, you might want to group them in wired down, power outage, dangerous situation, etc. If you are a municipality wanting to record information from your citizens, you could use potholes, graffiti, lights out, and things like that. Remember to make these generalized so you can record lots of different points under that umbrella. So once you've done that, you now have categories. I'm going to refresh this page just to show you what that's like. And there we go. The next thing we should talk about is distributing your applet. Now this can be done in a bunch of different ways, but primarily it's done via SMS and email. You can also view embed and share options, which show you how to use an iframe to embed the map that we already have here into your website, your blog, etc. But for right now, I'm just going to use the SMS system and send out a message to myself so I can start recording points on my mobile applet. So there we go. Almost immediately, I'm going to receive a text message from Pointrecorder that has a link to the mobile applet. We're going to switch over to that in a second, but first I want to show you 1 or 2 other things. So first, let's just review these main action items. Again, distribution, forwarding to SMS, email, or view the embed and share options. For analysis, we can download a CSV. This shows both the locations you've recorded and their lat long, so you can use it in Google Earth, Esri, or any other system. We can also make custom data feeds for JSON or XML if you have a work management solution that you'd like to work with this. You can also modify the applet. You can edit the applet, or you can add an icon. You'll see that right now we auto-create an icon just based on the standard Pointrecorder logo. You can, again, view the tour if you missed it or you skipped it the first time, or of course you can delete the applet. I'm not going to do that right now, but what I am going to do is pop on over to our mobile site and show you how that works. So here we are on an iPhone. Now there are a couple ways to record data from your iPhone. First, you can use the Safari mobile website to record data directly without installing any apps. This means you cannot add photo to your applet. However, you can do everything else. You can record locations and track locations and view maps. However, for today, I'm going to use our applet. I'm going to use our iPhone app. Now, this is a native iPhone app that opens up on the standard iPhone, in the standard iPhone window. You can see how fast it is. So let's just do a couple things. First, I want to log in. And I'm going to use the same username and password I created on the website. And that will just log me in. The reason I'm doing this is my app is set to private. That means people can't always view it. Some applets are public and some are private. This allows you to share with distinct people and collect data from them only, or it means you can start collecting data from the world. You can fence in your application so data you don't want, say if you're the city of Providence, you could record information about potholes, graffiti, lights out, only within the city limits, but you could record it from anyone. So you make it a public applet nearby. This one is private since it's our first applet, and so I'm just gonna, so here it is. So here's my first applet. You can see that it already has 5 points. Those are the ones we auto-created. But let's add a new app. Let's add a new point. I'm gonna click on it. It's gonna pull it up. It's gonna bring in the icon. I didn't change the icon, so you can see this is again the default icon. It already has my name and email address, which is great. From there, I can pick a new category. Say I wanted this to be an activity, and I'm gonna record the activity name. This is showing Pointrecorder. And I can make a comment. Then I'm just going to submit this. This is going to push it right online, and this is live. So then if we go back to the website, we can view a new point. I'm going to do that in a second. But first, let's view the map here. So there it is. You can see it loaded up. And you also see that this is my newest point. It's in a different color that I picked earlier. And here are the points that we created earlier. So there you go. That's creating and saving points into Pointrecorder. I'm going to go back to the applet. I could quickly add a new point if I wanted to, but I haven't moved, so it's going to be in the same location. I'm going to show you a couple other things. So if we go back to home, you'll notice that we get our applications saved if they're recent apps. These are my most recent apps: Rhode Island Places, Providence's Best Graffiti, and then my first applet is the one we were just working on. You can also view public and nearby applets by going to the applets page. This will show you popular public applets and also nearby applets. These are ones that have a specific location defined, and I'm within the location that's defined, so I can record points to it. And then, of course, you can go back to your account and view it here. Thank you so much, and we will be showing you back on the website in a minute.